What's up, YouTube? It's me, King. We back with another video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube friendly shit. Today I'm gonna give you guys free game. Most man has no game. That's the free game. That's the video for today. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube friendly shit. Now let's continue with the subject. Most men have no game, bro. They overthink the process. They don't even have the ability to walk up to a woman. They don't know what to say in the DMs. They don't know what to do to acquire women because it's just, they don't understand, bro. They just truly don't understand. They overthink the process tremendously. They don't know the words to use. And honestly, it's no secret formula. It's no special ingredient that's gonna work with every single girl. There's no formation of word and word choice that you can use that will apply and be efficient for every single girl on this planet. It's never like that. There's no pickup lines to the game, bro. It's really not any pickup lines that you can use that will work in acquiring women every single time. It's none of that. A lot of dudes don't understand that conversation can rule a nation. It's all about conversation, right? Like, it's not that deep. You don't have to wow her. You don't have to impress her. You can just have a simple conversation. Having people skills and social IQ will set you apart from so many men. That's a lot. That's an area where most men don't excel at because most men don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to interact with other people, other men, let alone women. They just don't have the people skills. So a guy that has people skills is naturally standing out. He's naturally talking to her differently than somebody who don't know how to talk to her. He's building a connection. He's really getting to know her. Women want to be understood. That's what they seek. That's something that they're longing for, understanding, because a lot of the time they don't even understand themselves. They want that masculine guidance. They want that masculine leadership. So just having people skills, just knowing how to talk to people is a big thing that will set you apart from the majority of men. You know, she's getting hit on all the times in the DMs by dudes who just being thirsty. She's getting hit on in public at the gas stations all the times by dudes who just don't know what to say. They say any and everything just to wow her, just to impress her. She's always getting hit on, bro. But what's gonna set you apart from those hit on the tips is you being a genuine person and really trying to understand her genuinely, just genuine conversation. You gotta be a conversationalist who really listen. You gotta break her down. Like, you understand, break her down, the psychology behind who she is, what makes her her. That's gonna make you stand out like a sore thumb. You're gonna stand out like a sore thumb because most dudes aren't making that connection. They're not getting below the surface. That's something that most dudes don't have. They have no game. They don't even got the bigger of the three things that I'm gonna discuss today. Conversation can rule a nation is one, but the biggest thing that you need to have as a man to attract women, to acquire women, is mannerisms. The mannerisms alone is the biggest thing. You can probably miss out on the other shit and still have the mannerisms alone and still get plenty. Because in order to have the mannerisms, in order to have the behaviors, see, a lot of dudes talk about alpha and wanting to be alpha. That's really just a list of behaviors, a list of characteristics, qualities that you share with other dudes that make y'all stand out. That's a tribe. But most dudes don't stand out. They fit in because they missing the mannerisms. And in order to have the mannerisms, you have to be a man. It's in the word, mannerisms. You have to be a man to have the mannerisms that women will find attractive, to find appealing. It's only nature, it's natural. But a lot of dudes ain't man, they are males, and that's a big difference. That's a big difference. It's either you're a man or you're not. In their eyes, either you're a man or you're not. You're just a tool. You're just another creature, but you're not a man. Big difference, you're a male. And a lot of the time, this be This is because you don't have the mental attitude of a man. You don't think like a man. You know that book, Think Like a Man, that women read in order to understand us? You don't even think like a man, so you don't understand yourself. You don't understand your manhood. You're not in touch with that. You don't have the attitude. It's all about your perception of reality. Are you dealing with the facts? Are you facing the facts? It's facing the facts. You got to get out your emotions. Are you facing the facts? Are you keeping it real with yourself? Are you trying to grind? You gritty, like you got that grit, that resiliency, that attitude of a fucking man, that manhood about yourself. You got to have that attitude. You got to bite back. It's an attitude, bro, that comes with the mannerisms that women find attractive. The way you move. They want a king. A king moves one step ahead. He's not all over the place like a queen. He's one step ahead. You got to move like a king. And in order to be that, you got to have emotional intelligence. You got to have the IQ. You just have to have the behaviors. And a lot of dudes just don't got the intangibles. Let's call a spade a spade. They just don't got the intangibles. Maybe they were raised around femininity their whole life. Feminine women, feminine men, just raised around sensitivity. They not used to the cruel reality of things. See, they not used to the toughness that most men have to go through. Or that men who are really men have conquered. See, you're always going to be in a state of conflict. Conflict is always going to be a part of your life. What is your attitude towards conflict? Are you scared of conflict? Are you retreating from conflict? Or are you facing it head on? Are you ambitious in trying to conquer conflict, the war? You're always at war, bro, but you can conquer the moment. You can take over. You can take control. You got to have the mannerisms, though. You got to be a man at the core. It's all about your core manhood. You can see a dude who don't look like that, who don't got money like that, who don't got swag like that. Yeah, he got a baddie who's like that. Why? Because his behavior is something that she found attractive. She liked him, for what he does. Like, not what he do for her, but what he does for himself. The principle. He got principles. He lived by the principle. Women love a dude who is a leader. And in order to be a leader, you gotta have principles about yourself, man. So these are all the mannerisms, the attitude, the thinking that most men are lacking. That's why there are just males, an abundance of males, but limit on men. Another thing that we gotta talk about is your likability is your marketability. I'm gonna repeat that. Your likability is your marketability. It's kind of like, it's like branding yourself, bro. If people like you, they just naturally gonna gravitate towards you, and that's how you're gonna build a fan base, a following. You just likable. That's why you gotta get paid for your likability, bro. You gotta get paid for it. But your likability is also your marketability in the outside world when it comes to dating and other women, bro. If you're just naturally charismatic, you got charisma, you're charming. You ever heard of charming the panties off of her? You can really do that. Just because you're that guy, you is in a seductive mode naturally. She naturally is seduced by you. It's just all about your personality. See, dudes, one of the dudes' biggest problems, they think the physicality trumps the personality. It doesn't. I don't know why people think that. It doesn't. That's why the big broly dudes can struggle with women. That's why the big broly dudes can lose their women to somebody who's not as big as Broly, because he's just likable. She just like him. Really, it's that simple. She just like him. Personality is a big thing, man. Don't never forget it. It kind of ties in with the mannerisms, because if you got the personality of a man that she find attractive, then you're just gonna come off naturally more seductive, right? You don't have to do much. She's naturally getting wet for you. Like, she's just turned on by you. But that's got a lot to do with your personality. Are you humorous? Can you laugh her to death? Are you fucking just in that seductive mode, like I said? Like, she's always feeling aroused by you. Like, you bring it up out of her. Are you like, you know, do y'all just click? Are y'all compatible? It could be that simple. Like, she just like you for you. And y'all click. It's just that feeling. It is what it is. It's really like that. But a lot of dudes don't have game, man. See, a lot of dudes share three things in common. They're awkward, meaning that they can't hold a conversation. They don't know what to say. They overthinking in their head. They're too much in their head, bro. They're not in the real world. They're in their head, delusional. They don't know what to say because they're overthinking it. They're trying not to come across to some type of way. They want to be seen this type of way, and like they're just too nervous and fidgety. Women can pick up on that energy, and even just awkward energy, bro. She don't feel comfortable around you. Like, she can't show herself around you, her real self, with the mask down, like no mask, female to man, man to woman. She can't give you that because she's not comfortable. She's antsy around you, so it's gonna be a natural barrier. That's a barrier for you making that connection. It all ties back to conversation can rule the nation, to mannerisms and likability is markability. You can't build a fucking connection, so how do you expect for it to work, to be electric? It's not. She's not gonna feel anything about you, no type of way, or at least no comfortable way. You're not making her feel comfortable. You're making her feel antsy, awkward, like, it's not the same. It's not as appealing. You're thirsty too. A lot of these dudes are thirsty, bro. They just too thirsty to be liked. You can be too thirsty to be liked, even with man, like man to other man. They seek validation. Like, they want to prove themselves. They want to prove their alphaness. They want to prove that I'm really like that, a tough guy. They want to prove yourself instead of being comfortable and just walking in your own air. They want to prove themselves. They're too thirsty to be liked by everybody. They don't want to step on no toes. They thirsty to be loved and liked by everyone. They too thirsty for attention. Dudes want the attention. That sounds like some real female behavior. You want attention, my guy. Like, you thirsty for that. It's okay to want to be acknowledged for the hard work that you put in. It's okay to want to be acknowledged for whatever, but you thirsty for attention. And a lot of these dudes get thirsty for any type of attention. That's when you see dudes shoot up schools just so their name can be brought up in the news, because they thirsty for attention. They just too thirsty, bro. And really, the biggest thing they thirsty about is sexual gratification. Like, calm the fuck down, buddy. It'll come, but you got your fucking foot on that gas, like you head over heels for her. Now she's seeing you like, bro, I'm not gonna give it up to this guy. He is thirsty. You just want that sexual gratification too bad. It's okay to move with intention, like I intend to get it from her, but you being thirsty and like relying on it, you can't take a loss. You come off like creep, like you don't have any other options. You're not pre-selected. Like, I'm not gonna give it to him because it don't seem like he's getting it from anywhere else, so I'm not gonna do it. Another thing that man that's not, attractive or don't have game have in common is that they have no redeeming qualities. They don't have any redeeming qualities. They don't have any habits that women find attractive. You seen that list where it be like habits that women find least attractive, like always playing the game. I forgot the other shit that was on there. Y'all can look it up, but they don't have any redeeming qualities or habits that women find attractive, like going to the gym. Bro, going to the gym and getting right, that shit'll fucking boost your whole SMV, sexual market vibe, whatever the V stand for. That's gonna boost that up. It's gonna boost how she view you. Now she see you as a big muscular man or somebody who's fit, in shape, that can take care of her, not just, financially, but you can protect her, and it just turns her on. Just being fit turns her on. It can be that simple. You just turn her on from the physique alone. Dudes don't have swag. They don't have their own, style. They don't have it. They don't care about how they look when they walk out the house. They just don't care. And that's not gonna turn her on. You don't look nothing. You look black. You don't stand out. See, if you got swag, it's called peacocking, right? You peacocking. You know how peacocks got them feathers that impress the women when it's mating season, when they selecting the woman. They show the peacocks and like that shit put the girl in a little trance. Like they like that. You don't got any swag. You don't got any peacock appeal, bro. You lacking. You are lacking. What do I got over there? I got some notes over that bit. What did I say? Abilities. Another thing you don't have is abilities, bro. You don't have nothing impressive about yourself. You don't have nothing that you're proud of, that you stand out in. Abilities, you're not useful. That's really what it comes down to, being useful. Abilities, your ability to get the job done in a simple avenue can set you apart in life, because that could be the access point that you use to acquire things. But that's the video that I have for today, bro. That's the free game. The free game is most dudes don't have any game. So you can use that knowledge and understand that when you find somebody who's fucking with you, stop worrying, stop being insecure, bro. You probably not gonna lose her to nobody if you really like that, if you really that guy. So don't feel no type of way. Don't be anxious and worried all the time, bro. Just relax. Just relax. That's the video though. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube friendly shit. I'm out of here. Bye.